Flyers made a couple moves. Erik Johnson to the Flyers for a 2024 fourth-round pick, and Denis Gurianov.
Gurianov.
Is it Denis? Oh, it's Denis.
Denis?
I'm tired. It's Denis. My bad. Denis Gurianov for Wade Allison 1-for-1. Thoughts here, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good pickup, I think. Gurianov hasn't played a ton in the NHL this season. I think he's only played like 16 games. But I was looking at his stats. He's actually over a point per game player in the AHL.
Mm-hmm.
So even if they don't play him in the NHL necessarily, he could help with the Phantoms if he needs to be sent down. But more importantly, it's just good to have kind of insurance going forward with, the amount of injuries that they have right now with, Drysdale, Ristolainen, Sealer. I know those are all defensemen, but they're still bodies. And it's always good to have another one. He's 26. He's on a cheap cap hit, not even $1 million. Sounds like the Red Wings have been searching for a veteran forward to add to their roster. Does that not scream Vetrano to you? Yeah, I mean, I think so. But,
or when you look at the board, maybe Nick Dowd.
Maybe. I don't know. I think they would like probably maybe a winger to go with.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Podkolzin's been placed on,
Hoffman, maybe.
See, look,
Podkolzin.
Vancouver. Vancouver over here, but Podkolzin and the AHL, so maybe that could mean something. I don't know.
Maybe that might be Kessel.
Maybe, yeah, it could make room for Kessel. Because he has to sign by 3. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I think Gurianov is definitely a good pickup. He's, like you said, he's a very speedy skater, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I
add
like
some speed.
Yeah, I like the idea of adding more speed. Like it's worked with Palin.
Yep.
This is a good comment here from Sodaman. He said Flyers 4th-round picks last decade. Knubel, Ziernik, Zanetti, Wisdom, Millman, St. Ivany, Strome, Sushko, Bunneman, Dove McFalls, and Vorobiev.
That is quite the list right there. Yeah. That is quite the list. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think
send me the graphic and I'll tweet it.
I can do it.
Sure.
Yeah. I think the Wade Allison kind of situation, the fact that that's over now, it's just like, I don't know. Are we really surprised? I mean, he wasn't going to be here long term.
Soda man, if you don't mind, I'm going to I might steal that and tweet that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like we're really surprised that the Wade Allison kind of era is over. Clearly didn't have a future with the team. He was going to be a Phantom. Probably didn't want to be a Phantom if I had to guess. More than likely wanted to have an NHL shot again. I don't know that he's going to get that in Nashville, but he's got a better chance over there, I think. And just, another change of scenery type move. And the fact that they get Gurianov out of it, it's a good deal. And then I know you personally like the Erik Johnson deal a lot too. I'm not, really one way or the other on it.
It's not. It's like I get it. He's not the best defenseman anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest. Would you rather have a veteran in front of 2 rookie goaltenders in Urson and Sandstrom, or would you rather have Ginning and Adard?
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of a no-brainer. No, I mean it's a 4th-round pick. I mean, it's not like they
right.
They didn't give up Connect Me for him.
No,
I don't think it's something to complain about. Like I just.
No. And and I'm not complaining about the move at all.
No, not for you. I'm just saying, people, on Twitter and stuff. Maybe
right.
I don't know.
Right? Yeah. No, I don't think it's anything like, out of the ordinary or anything. I mean, we've seen the Flyers do this before. Just add kind of like a depth guy right at the deadline. And,
yeah.
There's been times where it's worked out. There's been times where it hasn't. I think personally, one of my examples of when it hasn't worked out would have been Derek Grant. A couple deadlines ago at the I think it was 2020 when they were trying to make their playoff run. Mm-hmm. They added Grant and Nate Thompson. I don't really think that was anything special. But then there's times where maybe it does work out. Like, I mean, well, I don't know, but no, the Flyers deadline acquisitions. Okay, Brendan Lemieux. Right. I know not everybody's the biggest fan of Brendan Lemieux, but when he came here in that Zach McEwen trade, which a lot of people were pissed off about just because, why are you trading Big Mac? You got a guy who does the same thing and then you get a pick out of it too. So,
right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't do that, but I think Lemieux actually was pretty decent here too when he was traded at the deadline and they brought him in. Clearly not good enough to warrant an extension or to stay here. But when he was here, I thought he was decent.
Yeah.
So there's times where it does work out. There's times where it doesn't. I think Johnson, he's going to be playing on a better team here.
That's interesting. Vegas just changed their practice today to be an off-ice workout.
Yeah, I did see that. That's interesting.
But anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty much just kind of rambling on about the same thing over and over again. We'll see if it works out. He's coming into a better team here. So, I don't know. Yeah, guess we'll have to wait and see how Johnson works out.
Yeah. What about Gurianov? What do you like about that?
Yeah, I mean, Gurianov, like I said, it's just adding speed. It's a good add for a team that system isn't exactly,